Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the executive meeting of the Wall Township Committee, October 8th, 2025. Please stand for the salute to the flag and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Madam Clerk, could you read the sunshine statement, please?
In compliance with the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975, adequate notice of this meeting has been provided in the following manner. The annual notice was forwarded to the official township newspapers. It was posted in the Wall Township Municipal Building. All notices are on file with the township clerk.
Thank you.
Roll call.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Farrell?
Here.
Committeewoman Mangan? Here. Committeeman Orender?
Here.
Deputy Mayor Becht? And Mayor Clayton.
Here.
We have 5 members present.
Thank you. Could you read resolution number 25-1001?
It's approval of vouchers for September 25, 2025 through October 8, 2025 in the amount of $11,032,319.31.
Thank you. I have a motion to accept the approval of the vouchers.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
So moved.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Farrell?
Yes.
Committeewoman Mangan?
Yes.
Committeeman Orender?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Becht?
Yes.
Mayor Clayton.
Yes.
We have 5 yeas.
Thank you. Could you read the consent agenda statement, please?
All items listed on the consent agenda are considered routine by the township and will be adopted or approved collectively by a single motion or roll call vote by a majority of the township committee. All items are available for public inspection at this meeting and in the office of the township clerk. There will be no separate discussion of these items. If a discussion is desired on any item, it will be considered separately. Mayor?
Thank you. Does any member of the Township Committee wish to consider any of the items separately? Seeing none, I have a motion to approve the listed items.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Farrell?
Yes.
Committeewoman Mangan?
Yes.
Committeeman Orender?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Becht?
Yes.
Mayor Clayton.
Yes.
We have 5 yeas.
Thank you. Now we're moving on to item 6, which is the committee reports. Committeeman Farrell.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have a couple things.
Oh, can you go on the microphone, please?
I would be happy to.
Thanks.
Last Tuesday, I went to the senior citizens get-together downstairs. It was extremely well attended. Basically, it was a seminar on being deceived or theft by vendors, telemarketers, whomever, and how to watch out for it. The chief was in attendance, as well as Detective Honica. Our business administrator, Mr. DeBeer, was there, and myself. It was a question and answer session. It was very successful, and I think all that attended had a good time and were pretty well satisfied. And looking forward to the next one. Our next Wall Pride Senior meeting is October 21st. It'll be a luncheon. We have 15 new members that joined this month and last month, and are receiving feedback on changes we've made. If anybody's interested in joining or going to the gatherings, please let me know. I'd be happy to steer you in that direction. InfoAge, I had lunch last Friday with InfoAge, just going over things. Nothing really to report. However, I do report that the windows in the cottages that were damaged, broken by vandals, have been replaced. On October 26th, InfoAge will be having a fall festival. I do encourage you to attend. It's usually a good time. I got an update that the Tunnel of Towers, the race coming up later this month, is exceeding 1,400 runners right now, so that number keeps going up. It's going to be some event. There's on Allenwood Road, the improvements that were discussed at the last meeting on Allenwood and Lakewood Road, the NJO DOT funded the project. It's been approved now, and public bidding will commence on October 23rd at 2:30. The 204 repaving project has been completed, and the contractor needs to address some issues on our punch list before the project is closed out. The township is currently finalizing plans to realign intersections of 18th Avenue and Old Mill Road. We're working with the county and the Clayton property developer on this project. That's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Great, thank you very much. Committeewoman Mangan.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The fishing derby was held this past weekend, and it was very well attended. There was about 133 kids who were registered, and it was the first year that it was held at the Silo Pond. And the new parking lot was a great addition to our fishing derby. We are gearing up for our trunk or treat event, which is very exciting, so we hope the weather holds up for this. We are still looking for volunteer trunks. If anyone is available, you can register on Community Pass, and this will be held on Thursday, October 23rd. We are also, for registration for recreation, open on Community Pass. Players and coaches can register there. The Youth Center would like to send a reminder to parents that there are fall art classes available for days when school is not in session. So if any parents are looking for activities for their children to take part in when school is not being held, this would be a wonderful opportunity. Registration is on Community Pass. There's adult programs such as bingo, book club, luncheons, game day, trivia, chair yoga. Our Young Women's Leadership Committee is holding a meeting on the 14th at 4 p.m. at the Youth Center. They will be working on their trunk or treat theme for this year. And also they are working on a special commemorative badge for to celebrate our 175. So we're looking forward to putting together that project. And our Alliance on October 28th at 6 p.m. is hosting a Narcan training at the Youth Center. It is a free program, but space is limited, so please sign up on Community Pass in advance. Thank you.
Thank you. Committeeman Orender.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So we report from the Public Works, I'll just read down the list here. Cleaned around Marconi Wireless Tower, cutting back foliage and make the tower more visible. Cleared around a radio operations building at InfoWage, 2 buildings behind Marconi Dog Park. Removed chain link fence on Belmore Boulevard across from Dumont's Terrace. Access opening to Northwall walking path. Removed wooden fence along the entrance of Northwall Little League. Public Works will be installing parking lot guardrails, adding some trees along the parking area. Remove historical siren from the primary school and move to the first fire museum in InfoAge. Clean up the boat ramp access off of Riverside Terrace. Remove numerous trees throughout the town, including Campus Parkway. Began last brush pickup for October. Leaf pickup will begin November 3rd. As far as buildings and grounds, installation of hallway floors in Town Hall basement, which looks beautiful. Painted the hallways in Town Hall basement. Painted the foyer and entrance to Town Hall. In the process of repairing ground lights around Town Hall and Library. Sanitation. Township-wide paper shredding day is Saturday, October 18th. Wall Primary School Community Day will give out coloring books and crayons to the clean communities. It's a mini touch-a-truck event for the preschoolers. Water. Replace a few hydrants in various locations. Replace 12 more water services in West Belmar section. As far as the veteran services, again, that's continuing. We have a meeting this Friday, called Coffee Clutch at 10:30 a.m. October 17th, a pizza lunch served at 12 noon. October 24th, our social hour from 10:30 to 11:30. Invitation will be going out shortly for our Veterans Day brunch at Spring Lake Manor. Wall Township Living Magazine will be present on October 10th coffee meeting, and we'll do an article featuring the Township veterans of Wall Township in their November issue. That's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Great, thank you. Deputy Mayor Becht.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Briefly, the public safety report. The police department participated this past weekend in the fishing derby, which was, as Committeewoman Mangan attested to, was a great bit success. They also put on their annual dog and pony show at the Pride of Wall Senior Luncheon. And next Sunday, they will be providing traffic and safety measures necessary for the Tunnel to Towers walk at the municipal complex. As it relates to municipal courts update for the month of September, there were 1,093 cases added and 1,323 cases disposed of. And lastly, our BA, Mr. Debaya, met with the Monmouth County Prosecutor Ray Santiago regarding funding for the Regional Recovery Diversion Program. And to my knowledge, we will be accepting cases from other courts beginning as early as October 15th. I have nothing further, Mr. Mayor.
Great, thank you very much. And my committee chair reports. Today, we received information that we have been awarded the CDBG grant to improve our ADA accessibility here at Town Hall and over at the Police Department for $135,000 to offset the cost of $308,000. What's going to happen is the municipal building will demolish the existing stairs and construct a new ADA-compliant ramp with stairs and railings in their pier footings and install a new concrete walkway. And at the police department, they're going to demolish the existing ramp and construct a new ADA-compliant ramp to bring the township facilities in compliance with ADA accessibility. So that's a very good thing. I have to give credit where credit's due. I read it, but it certainly was because of these employees, Lauren Lake, Nora Cohen, and Matt Zahorsky, and the police employees, Carly Cacciatore and Mike Lauber. They were instrumental in getting that grant approved for our township. Our citizen leadership is accepting applications for our volunteer boards. The deadline to apply is November 3rd. If anyone's interested, there is a link on the front page of our website, I believe, for the citizen leadership application. And it has what you could apply for. And we encourage township residents to apply. And the clerk's office is preparing to renew food truck licenses and the annual retail food establishments. That's happening now. And for the finance, our department level meetings for the 2026 budget requests have been scheduled, and they are going to commence soon, so we can get a leg up on our 2026 budget. And our 2025 best practice inventory is currently under review and will be discussed as required at the 10/22 committee meeting, which is the next committee meeting. That is all I have on my committee chair reports. The administrator report.
No, nothing further, Mr. Mayor. The committee and the mayor covered.
Put your microphone on, please.
Thank you, sir. Now we're going to go to the public comment portion.
The public comment portion of our meeting is to allow the public to bring to the committee's attention their concerns or comments. In accordance with NJSA 10:4-12A, the committee asks the public to limit their comments to 5 minutes or less. The committee will respect the public's time by refraining from any comment until the speaker has finished with their allotted time. It should be further noted that the public comment portion of our meeting is not structured as a question and answer session. If a member of the public has questions they seek answers to, an appointment can be made with the Township Administrator's office during regular business hours. The attorney will regulate the time during the comment portion of our meeting. Mayor.
Thank you. Open up for public comment.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Keith Hunsinger. I reside in the President Street section of Wall Township. So tonight I want to talk about something that I think we all could improve on, and that would be this. I've been to more meetings than I can count where Betsy and I were the only attendees. And the only times that these meetings are full is when people have complaints. I think we could do better than that. I don't know what we need to do. We also, on the live stream, only have a few viewers. I think that also could be improved because I feel like the more people that are involved, the more together we are as a community. That's not a criticism of you guys, that's a criticism of everybody, because we're a town of 20,000 people, why are only 2 people showing up? You know what I mean? I feel like that's a lot of people that are not doing their civic duty. That also means that, say, I'm sorry, I mean no disrespect in this, all of you, with the exception of Committeewoman Mangan, are a little bit older, right? But, so that means that eventually there's going to be new blood that needs to come in. I am one person. I may take one of those seats, right? So it might be me and Committeewoman Mangan, and then we need to replace 3 other seats eventually, right? It doesn't seem like there's very much interest in the politics of this town, so who's going to fill those seats? You know what I mean? That's really what I'm trying to figure out. It's brain drain. It's a lot of the youth of this town moves away because there's nothing here aside from good schools. There's nothing to keep people entertained. What's entertaining? I mean, yeah, we have InfoAge, but like, where's the entertainment? Where's the things to keep people here, keep people excited, keep people engaged? Seriously, this is a question that I need you all to ask yourselves, because we could do better on this behalf.
You reside in one of the best places to live in the United States.
I get that.
It's a resort
But why are
community.
people not showing up then?
I think they're probably because it's the best place to live in the United States.
But still,
And a
isn't
lot of
civic
people have
engagement important whether the town's good or bad? Shouldn't people be involved? Especially the youth. We need to get the youth involved. That is something that I wholeheartedly believe in. I was a little bit of a late bloomer myself. I came to these meetings in my 30s, but that also kind of proves my point. I didn't get interested until weed, but let's face it, there's something missing here, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if you guys know what it is. What can we do better? And that's something I really want you to mull over. I'm taking my entire 5 minutes to stick onto this topic because it really is something that is a little bit concerning, you know what I mean? So anyway, I will leave you with that. Thank you so much for hearing me out, because it is something that I don't know if you guys noticed it, but you know, literally, we have 3 people here. We could do better than that. Thank you. Have a good night.
Mr. Mayor, can I make a comment?
Sure can.
Keith, let me put this on. A couple things. I agree with you 100% with that, but let's go to voting. You've got about 15,000 registered voters in this town, approximately 15,000. This election coming up, we may get 9,000 people to vote. That's it.
Yeah.
We'll get about a 52% turnout. Next year, we're going to get 1,800 people. That's all that vote. People just don't vote. They don't take the interest in it. I don't know why either. We can't get volunteers. We struggle to get volunteers in anything. InfoAge can't get any volunteers. I mean, I know Erin with the Girl Scouts, she has problems with that. Everybody does. It's a sign of the times. Maybe it will change. I don't know. But I mean, we would like to see more people here. I can tell you that.
Okay, well, maybe if you guys have any ideas, I would be all ears. You know what I mean? I really want to try and I feel this is a common issue. I really want to try and figure out a way to solve it, and I don't know. But I appreciate your input. I thank you.
Yeah, but it's just not our town either. Every town is like that.
It's weird.
You
It's
might
such a
have more
strange phenomenon.
objectives come, but Howell has 5 or 6 people, maybe tops, and they have a lot of things going on in that town. But they don't fill the house, because I've gone there before. It's far. It's very Spartan filled, so. But I think it's just a sign of the times.
Fair.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Ma'am?
name's Lois Lincoln, 1919 Avenue. I'm not here to complain, thank you. And I'm guessing that people aren't at the meetings because they're happy, perhaps. I'm here for help. I have feral cats in my area, and we did speak, and I never heard from ASPCA, and that was the same reaction when I called them directly. But the Humane Society was at my door. They were willing to do the trap, neuter, and release, but because I'm Wall Township, I thought I was my mailing address is Manasquan. But can't we get the Humane Society involved? They're willing to come to the door, trap. I've called Humane Society, offered to pay privately to have them do the service. I didn't hear from them either, but are you laughing at me?
Actually, I'm pretty surprised they hadn't called you. I'm very surprised, because they're pretty attentive.
Well, I've,
You can talk in the microphone, Tim? Thanks.
You bet. I said, I'm very surprised that they hadn't called you. I'm just telling Committee Minoran that. They're pretty prompt.
well, they haven't, and you asked them to call, I presume, and I didn't hear from.
Tobias, if you can update.
Yes, I did speak to Mrs. Lincoln on the situation over on Lincoln Avenue. We have that situation in a number of areas in the township. I have set up a meeting with the SPCA. It's going to be sometime in November to go over that, not only the trap and release with the neuter, but also the trap and rehome as barn cats. So we are going to work on a program with them. That meeting is sometime in November.
That's the quickest they'll act, or?
Can't we do anything with the Humane Society?
Our contract is with the SPCA for animal control.
You know, you can't work with both organizations.
It becomes with a jurisdictional, but we will mention that at the meeting.
Thank you.
Hi, Betsy Cross. I live in Wall Township. Just want to go over a few things. I'm not sure if you heard, but the Wall attorney sent a cease and desist letter to the incoming board members, which I don't think they're going to have any problem with winning, given the horrific Board of Ed members that we currently have that are going off the board. So I'm so glad Ralph Adonisio decided not to run again. And the other two people have just been useless that are rerunning. The new people running, which everybody should be voting for, are Leah Bibby, Angelique Pinto, and John Reno. So I just wanted to get that on the record. And that is who I'm voting for. I have a sign out in front of my house. If anybody else would like a sign, please let me know. I also have signs for Jack, hopefully is going to be our new governor, and for the sheriff, I got Arnone, the clerk, and I can't think who the fourth one is, but I have those signs if anybody needs them. But it's just getting ridiculous. How many cease and desist letters can they send out that are just useless? And, you know, when people want to use the W and promote their own people, that's fine for the Board of Ed. But when they don't want the people on the board, then they send them a ridiculous cease and desist letter. So they hid the W. They had to go around to everybody's house, had to hide the W. My husband took it off. So who knows if I'll get another cease and desist letter for taking off the W swoosh in front of our house. But it's ridiculous. I went to the commissioners' meeting last week to bring up the Brisbane property. They had no idea about what was going on with Brisbane, which I thought was kind of odd. I'm thinking, how can you not know? Tom Arnone said he had no idea, and so did Ross Lasitra. Ross Lasitra was supposed to get back to me, and he did not get back to me. So I can sympathize with this woman here that when people tell you they didn't get back to you, they don't get back to you. It's so disappointing. I know you do the coffee with the veterans. I think you should do coffee, open it up to anybody that wants to come, you know. I think it's great you do it with the veterans, but do it with everybody. You know, you'll have people show up. Everything's not all great here in Wall Township. That we know for sure. I'd like you to go over these resolutions for delineating in the area the need of redevelopment and rehabilitation for non-condemnation purposes. I pulled up quickly while I was sitting here because I didn't see it before. We have Frank Benito, who lives in Las Vegas, and he owns a bunch of land here. And I think if they're all non-usable, that always gets me nervous. When I see all these non-usable, how do these people buy them? TLR Enterprise is at 2490 to 2500 Tilton's Corner Road, if you can go over that. Then we got 210 Highway 34, which is a Lair Rental LLC. They paid $190,000 for that. I don't know if they're gonna make millions when you zone it for housing. But all this stuff gets me very, very nervous. I wasn't even gonna come here tonight until at 6:40 I looked at the agenda. The Barcalow homestead, what type of lease do they have now that we had to do this, another lease for 2 additional 10-year options? Did their lease end and we have to do another one? Thank God we're not flipping it into housing, because that seems like what people want to do here. What else? We've got to get the voters out, this election, for Jack to win, and we got to get the young voters. I went to Monmouth University last weekend. I plan to go to TCNJ this weekend. We got to be sure those kids go home and vote. All these people that just sit home, the adults, nothing we can do there. They got to get out and vote. But the kids, we have to remind them, you got to go home and vote. If you don't, change your address to be your dorm by October 14th, or we're not going to win this. I won't be voting for Tim Clayton and Kevin Orender. I will be going down the Republican line ticket. It doesn't make a difference if I vote for Tim Clayton or not. Regretfully, he's going to get in. I'm going to put in Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. I have not been happy with what I've been seeing here and how I've been treated, even at Republican parties, by Mr. Clayton, and I do have that recording.
It's okay.
It's okay, yeah.
That's 5 minutes. Thank you.
So if you could go over, Mr. Tobias,
Yeah, that's your
please,
5 minutes.
all of these
No need to repeat yourself. That's your 5 minutes.
programs. I just
Thank
want to
you,
be
ma'am.
sure
Thank you
you
very
go
much.
down.
Your time
each
is up. Thank you
one.
very much.
Thank you very much. Oh, and Lloyd's Auto was listed on one of those.
Thank you very much.
2000 Highway
Thank you.
34
Thank you very much.
LLC.
Thank you. I guess there's no need to drop a sign off.
I'll throw it out.
Ah, that shucks. Yes, please.
Ms. Cross, just to answer some of your questions on the Barcalow property, that has been an ongoing. The lease had expired.
When did it expire?
I don't have that date, but it did expire, and the township has met with the Board of Education, and we are working with the Old Wall Historical Society. And if you've been by there lately, the Township Public Works Department has cleaned up the property, and we are also helping them apply for some grants for some repairs to the building. So again, as this committee has directed, that the Public Works is starting a park maintenance program, and they're going from park to park and cleaning things up, and also coming up with a 10-year plan for each of those parks so that we can prepare for that in the long term. Resolutions 251009 and 251010 are for areas to be designated for redevelopment or potential redevelopment. For potential redevelopment, the 1009 is along Ridgewood Road and Route 34 portion, and on number 1010 is on Route 35 and Seagirt, near Seagirt Center and Ocean Road.
What about, can you go over why some of the farms, like the 805?
Thank you, ma'am.
805 Q Farm.
Thank you. Anyone else for public comment?
Why do we not?
Seeing none. Motion to close public comment.
So moved.
Second? Second. Roll call.
Committeeman Farrell?
Yes.
Committeewoman Mangan?
Yes.
Committeeman Orender?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Beck?
Yes.
Mayor Clayton?
Yes.
We have 5 yeas.
Thank you. Now we're going to move on to number 10, seeking closing comments from the Township Committee. Committeeman Farrell.
No, Mr. Mayor, I don't have anything.
Thank you, sir. Committeewoman Mangan.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just with Election Day quickly approaching, I do think it is important that we highlight the need to get out and vote, or make a plan to vote. I had the privilege to participate in a Catholic engagement phone call this past Sunday with about 400 people on the call, and it was really just to kind of hone in the importance of ensuring that people get out and vote. whether on election day or through mail-in. They found that only 40% of Catholic voters voted in the last gubernatorial election. So there is definitely a need to ensure that people, like you said, participate in their civil engagement. So really hope that with Election Day coming quickly, people get out and vote.
Thank you. Committee Manor Ender? Thank you, sir. Deputy Mayor Beck?
No, nothing further, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. And real briefly for my closing comment, I want to rest assured to anyone that watches this or hears this, we don't want density housing in Wall Township. Not one person on this committee wants any more housing in Wall Township. And everyone knows that. Thank you. Administrator Tobias?
Nothing further, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Motion to enter into private session.
Make the motion.
Second?
Second.
Roll call?
Committeeman Farrell?
Yes.
Committeewoman Mangat?
Yes.
Committeeman Orender?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Becht?
Yes.
Mayor Clayton?
Yes.
We have 5 yeas to go into private. Attorney Keene?
And Mayor, the purpose of the private session is for litigation and personnel, and there will be no action taken by the governing body upon return to open session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.